When you hear number one Wraith, the first people that are popping into your mind with the likes of Faide.
Ooh, it's climbing.
Ecstasy. Or maybe some of the OGs like Appraise, Hollow, Asu, Raz, Hull, Lyric, who are all insane gamers in their own rights, from being kill grinders to movement players and just absolute legends. But none of them are the number one Wraith when it comes to stats. The number one Wraith in the world blows them all out of the water here. It's legitimately not even close. But who is this mystery number one Wraith? As I'm sure the comments will be flooded with, why is it not Faide? Why have you never heard of him? What type of player is he? M&K, console, mouse and keyboard, controller? And most importantly, why is he quitting the game after dedicating so much time and effort into getting where he is today? Well, let's do a deep dive and find out.
I ain't slept in months, y'all. I so red I can't see what's real. Roll me up a blunt, dog.
Honestly, what better place is there to start than his stats? He is the number one Wraith in the entire world with 375,000 kills on it. Well, almost. Which means if he's a day one player, that's almost 170 kills every single day for over 2,200 days since the game came out. Then, of course, because he has an insane amount of kills on Wraith, he's also the number 2 player for kills in all of Apex Legends. Only Madbro, the number 1 Pathfinder, is beating him, and honestly, not even by that much. Over the past 1 to 2 years, these guys have actually basically been in the race. They have been so close to each other in kills for so long. It's crazy. And the only reason Madbro's been able to pull away so much is because Kisara hasn't played Apex in 8 months. So, aka he's quit. And we'll get into why that is, plus his goodbye message to all his fans, and well, I guess you guys as well now. But first, let's keep looking at his stats because, well, they are ridiculous. Oh, also, on the note of ridiculous, all the gameplay in the background, if you haven't already worked out, is his. He is ridiculously good at the game. He's actually crazy. Now, I'm going to give you a little guess on what weapons you think they're going to have a lot of kills on as they're a Wraith main. And yeah, you guys probably got it right. So first off, pistol kills. They're the number 1 player in the world for pistol kills. Mainly all of those, as you would expect, being on the wingman, as they're also the number 1 wingman user in the entire world. Then that leads us into the other, known weapon for Wraiths, which is shotguns. They're the number 2 PK kills in the entire world, number 2 EVA kills in the entire world, and number 5 for massive kills in the entire world. Then there's one other gun that all Wraiths use, and that's the R99. They're not as high up on this one, but they're still number 30 in the entire world, which is crazy to think about. And if all those stats weren't crazy enough, well, it doesn't end there. This is one of the craziest stats I've ever seen. He has over 167,000 kills as kill leader. Almost half of his kills has been as kill leader. If that doesn't show you how good he is, I honestly don't know what will. Now, time for something a little different. We're still on his stats, but this is more directed towards his development as a kill grinder in Apex, obviously, which was needed to become the number 1 Wraith in the entire game. We can see back all the way to Season 5, where he had under 5,000 kills in the season. And then almost every season since then, it has just increased with the amount of kills he's getting. Season 6, he got over 7,000. Same for Season 7. Then we go to Season 8. Well, actually, it dropped back to 5k then. So maybe he wasn't really enjoying the game too much or hard grinding. Although, back in the day, that was a lot of kills to have in a season. Because, there wasn't the likes of 3 strikes and solos, etc. that there are today. But then, if we go to Season 9, he must have started loving Apex because he got 12,000 kills in Season 9 and in Season 10. This is where things started to really ramp up though. If we ever look at Season 11, he got 25,000 kills in one season. And it didn't stop there because the season after, he got his most kills ever in a season. One of the highest amount of kills anyone has ever achieved in a season. I'm pretty sure the highest ever for a mouse and keyboard or PC player being 40,000 kills in Season 12 on Wraith. Season 13, it fell back a little. He only got 27,000. I know, only 27,000, eh? Season 14, 28. Season 15, 30,000. Then 26,000. Then 30,000. Then 20,000. Then 33,000. And then 20,000 again. It's actually insane to see how consistent he is with getting such high amounts of kills in a season. I'm one of the few players that's been lucky enough to see him develop, grow, and change as a player over time. But not because I know him personally or I'm friends with him or anything like that. It was legitimately all just through luck. Because you see, while he does have a YouTube channel that he posts on a few times a year at most, he doesn't stream and he doesn't play the game for fame. He's always played it, and let's be real, grinded it for the perfect reasons because he enjoyed it and loved it. But how was I able to watch him develop? Well, we played on the same servers, so I ran into him a lot. And I mean a lot. We're both massive kill grinders. I was the number 1 Watson for 2 to 3 years, and he's been the number #1 Wraith and #2 kills player in the entire game for a very long time. But I will admit, he killed me a lot. But no matter how much he killed me, I genuinely loved watching his progression. When I first ran into him, he was just a straight shooter. He would run headfirst at everyone and get lots of kills. Then over time, I slowly watched him learn movement. I remember running into him and his movement was honestly really average and he was practicing it in-game. Then later on, a few months later, I ran into him again and he was just a movement demon. It was honestly so nice to just watch. But sadly, that is no more because he is officially quitting Apex. He posted a video on his YouTube channel just simply titled Goodbye. And as you'll see in a second, because we're going to watch the video, it doesn't give us too much more information on why he quit. I've read and translated all the comments below, and it's largely just his fans saying that they love him and they appreciate him. They're sad to see him quitting. They hope he's doing well. Saying thank you to him for putting out all his content that he has. And honestly, I think this guy summed up the whole goodbye pretty well. The legend of the strongest Kisara has come to an end. But that doesn't mean you still can't show him his support. So here are his socials on screen, his Twitter and also his YouTube. You can go watch all his YouTube videos. He is absolutely ridiculously insane at the game. You'll absolutely love them. He's one of the few MNK players. Leave a comment. You know, maybe he'll come back to Apex if he sees enough nice comments. Who knows? But anyway, let's have a little look of his final video. Goodbye.